thing I wore a long sleeve, man. Yeah, it's starting to get where it's sunny but nice out instead of it being sunny and like extremely hot feeling. It did rain last night, so that probably cooled everything off. I think there's some homeless guys back there. Look like they had a tent. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. We did some door dashing last night just to have some throwaway money. Made like 75 bucks. And I wish that I could door dash on my motorcycle. That would be sick if there was a way to carry food on this without making a mess. Yeah, we're getting ready to head to Noodles & Co. We're getting ready to head to Noodles & Co. I ordered my food online and paid for it already. So we're about to go inside and eat. You'll get some cars that see you're ready to pass and they'll try to speed up, but motorcycle usually does its job pretty well. But yeah, I ordered some, what did I get? Wisconsin mac and cheese with, I think I added like meatballs to it, just to have some kind of meat, and I think it comes with like a Rice Krispie treat and a soda, so we're gonna do that. Said it should be ready at 2:31. Oh shit, it's already that. It's already that, guys. So we should just be able to go in and get our food and eat. My allergies are acting up. I cut the grass today. And you know, when you cut the grass, it releases all the crap spraying in the air. And now my nose is like stuffy. So I'm gonna have to blow my nose when we get there. So weird. Yeah, this bike is, I tried to sell this bike a couple of times just because I have 3 bikes, but I can never get any bites on it. I think people just expect you to give the bike away for next to nothing, which I'm not going to do, so I'm just going to hang on to it. And it is pretty relaxing. My nose is like really, I'm gonna breathe through my mouth. I should have blew my nose before I left, but I didn't think about it. tow in a long minute, so I figure I'd order something and check it out. My nose is really flimmed up. Oh, this car is doing something crazy. Oh yeah. Honda Shadow is a fun bike, man. Like, that's probably why I've had it for a couple of years now. Is I bought the Honda Rebel 250 and I had it for about 4 months, and I traded it, and that was a fun bike too. It just seemed like you had to really give it everything it had to keep up with traffic. This one, on the other hand, it has enough power that you don't feel like you're struggling to keep up with, oh shit, we need to turn here, fuck. We missed our turn. There's Noodles & Co. right there. We'll just loop around. We missed our turn, guys. I was too busy talking. But, what was I saying before? Oh, the Honda Rebel 250, I think it was like a 2012 or something. It, you had to give it everything it had to keep up with the traffic. Whereas this bike keeps up with traffic pretty easily, man. Now, the downside of this bike is you can't really take it on the interstate, man. The interstate speed limit is like 70 miles per hour, but those people are doing like 80, 90. So this bike maxes out at 90. I mean, so you would be pretty much pegged to the max just keeping up with traffic. So do not recommend this on the interstate, but I think on a highway with like a 55 or 60 mile per hour speed limit, you'd be fine. But this is not an interstate bike. So we're gonna get this helmet off.
Few moments later.
That was a good meal. I feel rejuvenated. Mac and cheese with meatballs, which is kind of a weird combination, but it was really good, with a Rice Krispie treat for dessert, and some strawberry Dr. Pepper. I know, sounds weird, but I actually hit the spot. I feel like a new man. So we're gonna go ahead. I don't know if we want to head downtown or not, guys, man. Traffic's gonna be crazy right now. Excuse me. definitely the sweet spot where it's enjoyable and it's not too hot or too cold. So yeah, we'll head downtown and see what is happening down there. It's always fun to do like a little ride through the downtown area, man. I was watching, what's his name, Brian 636, and he's riding around Chicago and going through the hood and all that. I could do that, but I don't I don't think that I'll get the interactions he gets. Maybe I can build up to it, but I feel like I could ride through the hood right now and I probably wouldn't get approached or anything. So maybe that's what we should do. Instead of going through downtown, maybe we should go through the south side of town, and I can talk about areas that I used to ride my bike around, you know, when I was a kid and growing up. Man, my nose is getting clogged up again. I'm gonna open this up. My other helmet where I could open it up and spit if I needed to. This one I'm forced to swallow my spit. Yeah. But yeah, I like when Brian 636, he's riding through all these areas and he's kind of like getting people talking to him and interacting with them. Maybe if I rode more, I'll be able to pull that off. So we'll try that, man. Because I don't think I'm going to get any interactions going through downtown. So we'll try to ride through the hood. This bike is a good cruiser, man, for like in the city. You can do the speed limit pretty easily. And it's actually really relaxing. It doesn't feel heavy. It's the weight is at the bottom, so you don't really feel the weight. I mean, in the turns you might feel the weight a little bit, but as far as just your normal riding, you don't really feel the weight on this one. On the BMW, the taller, heavier sport touring bikes, you feel the weight. When you're at the stoplight balancing it, you're holding that thing up, man. You're feeling that weight. So it is enjoyable, but it's also more work, I should say. Whereas this, I don't feel like I'm doing any work. I feel like I'm just riding. Almost like riding a bicycle, man, on this one. Characteristics are very similar to a bicycle. Whereas it feels lightweight, you know, doesn't take really much effort to balance it. Nice little Corvette over there. So we'll try to ride through the south side of town, but anymore it's like people aren't really out like that anymore. Like this house here, a lot of these houses that you see that look new are like rebuilt houses that people volunteered. to help build so that affordable living here. People that don't have a lot of money can afford to own a home. It's still a bad area, but at least they'll have a nice home. So a lot of this is that. We're gonna go ahead and turn here. So this used to be called Chapel Oaks. I'm not sure if it still is. And it's called River Point. It used to be called Chapel Oaks. But this is definitely a project housing. And I spent a lot of time here because I grew up in the hood. And I know judging by my voice, it doesn't sound like it. You know, I did live on the north side, the good side of town for a majority of my life. But there were times where I did live on the south side. And a lot of my friends lived like in these projects. So I used to hang out here. I used to ride my bike here. You know, we would play like street football in the parking lots type of deal. Oh, Bunch is still there. School's letting out now. Try to see if we can get in the project in the greens. But this does not look like the projects anymore. A lot of the housing here has been rebuilt. The whole apartment complex, which I mean, you can see the bars up. This used to be really ran down, but it looks really nice now. It's still, you have to be buzzed in. The entrances to the apartments are locked, but this looks way better than when I used to hang out with my friends here and they lived here. This used to be, they used to have a YMCA right here. I don't know what it is now, but the YMCA moved across the street. Looks like it's yeah, the kids love seeing motorcycles, man. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, it looks really nice, guys. For this used to be the rundown projects. There's a lot of, they've rebuilt like the whole neighborhood, man. Like all of this is rebuilt. Well, most of it, not all of it. But this is definitely the projects where people are shot and killed and robbed and all that. So you can see they're building new homes here, and they're basically revitalizing the whole neighborhood. We can't even go that way. Huh. This is different. So yeah, all of it, they're even rebuilding the street, man. All of this is going to be really nice. We're going to turn around and go back because I didn't know this was closed off. Laymeyer. Yep. I don't know if this street's blocked off too or not, man. might be. Yep, it is. Looks like we got to go around on Anthony. Another house being built. Maybe they're doing plumbing for it. So hey, this turned out to be pretty good. Shit, I could have went their way. This actually turned out to be pretty good, guys. I mean, it's been forever since I've been in the hood. I mean, you look up Fort Wayne and you look up Creighton Avenue and you look up, you know, from the 80s and 90s, back when I was growing up, and see all the crime and murder, and that's what I lived through, man. But now it's the whole downtown they're revitalizing because they're investing a lot of money in the downtown, so they don't want people to come in from, you know, other towns and visit and feel like they're driving through the ghetto. So I think that's a big push for revitalizing these houses. You can see a lot of these houses are still kind of old, but it seems like some of the whole neighborhoods have been torn down and rebuilt, man, which is a good thing. I don't know who's in charge of that, but go ahead and turn here and get back in the hood. And we'll probably go down Reed Street and we'll go past one of the homes that I lived in. It's Winter Street. And the Ewell Wilson Center, I remember when they cut the ribbons on that, man. I remember when they cut the ribbons and built that. We used to go there and play pool, play ping pong, and it's still there, man. You know, 20 plus years later, man, it's still here. So, and I think if I remember correctly, I think this Ewell Wilson was a kid that was murdered or killed in a drive-by or something. Somehow he ended up losing his life, and they built that. His parents got together with community leaders, and they built that center in his name. I could be a little bit off, but I know it's something along those lines. And they go around and they pick up kids that, you know, it's basically a deterrent to keep kids out of crime. You know, they go pick kids up and they take them there and they let them play video games and sports and all that stuff. So something to do rather than being out, you know, robbing, stealing, all that stuff. But here is the street that I grew up on. And this is the hood, guys. It don't look like, it may not look like your hood, but this is the hood. I think it was what, 4003? Yeah, right there with the porch. 4003 Reed, man, that was our house, man. That little shack, that's where we used to play football. That open field is still there. We used to play football in that field. But you can see houses are boarded up, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the real deal hood, man. But a lot of these houses look nice. Like I said, the Asian community and Mexican community came in and bought these houses, and they take care of them. I mean, this house is kind of ran down, but they take pride in their house, even if it ain't much, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can make it. Yep. I used to cut grass. I had a push lawnmower and a gas canister, man, and I'd push it up and down these blocks, knocking on any door that had the grass. Like this house right here, it's abandoned, but if someone lived there, I would knock on the door and say, hey, you want your grass cut? You know, $10 for the front, $15 for the back, make, you know, $25 for the whole yard. And, you know, back in the 90s, $25 was a lot for a kid, man. You do that, you know, you make 100 or, you know, 100, 150 bucks, and you had a lot of play money, man. You see a toilet on the side of the road, man. There's a house. Yep. Had a friend that lived on, was it this street? No, it was this street. No, this is Smith Street. So this is the street that I lived on. And is it a one-way? No, it's not. So we can go down it. We lived here. My mom did what she could, man. Take care of us. And it was a brown, was it that brown house? It was one of these houses, man. But we lived over here, and we was bad kids, I ain't gonna lie. Let's go ahead and take a left. I have to stop at this gas station up here because I don't know how much gas we have left, but I think we will. We'll stop at the gas station in the hood. But yeah, this is where I used to ride my bike around. I used to walk. I had, you know, we went to Geyer Middle School. It's a different name now. I think now you don't see that too much now. But back then you could pretty much walk and not worry about being like kidnapped or abducted. You know what I'm saying? Weird stuff like that. We never had those worries. There we go. Go to the Sunoco. Okay. Mama thick. All right.